I've been part of the College Natural Resources for 4 years now. It's just a whole sense of community, not just in a UW-Stevens Point sense, but in a Wisconsin sense and even a national sense. Because of my natural resources education and broad education at UW-Stevens Point, I got a fantastic internship in Washington, D.C. last summer.
One of the great things I benefited from at Stevens Point was the internship program.
You know, it's about figuring out who you are. It's about growing as a person, becoming independent, learning life skills, and then on top of that, trying to figure out where you want to end up in the job market.
On Capitol Hill, I met with one of the regional directors of the U.S. Forest Service, and I had a pointers pin on my jacket, and she called me out. She's like, "You're from UW-Stevens Point." And I was just like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I recognize your pin. I only hire pointers."
Students at University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point are amazingly talented. They're outgoing, they engage with people in an enthusiastic way. They're very articulate, they're very creative, and they seem to really enjoy the experience they get at UWSP.
Stevens Point has a fantastic resource for study abroad opportunities.
I studied abroad, which was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. It taught me a lot about different cultures, a lot about business.
It literally changed my life. For the first time in my life, I got on an airplane and I flew to Europe. I mean, I had never flown anywhere. I got on an airplane, I flew to Europe, and I spent 5 months in Munich with that program. And what it did for me was tell me that the world was so much bigger than I had possibly imagined.
I think that I honestly went to university because I wanted to go semester abroad, which I did. I went to London, and it was great, but I washed and dried my passport the night before I was supposed to leave. It was destroyed. You can't wash a passport, by the way.
Going on my Kenya study abroad experience was like taking all my general education program courses and throwing them into a 1-month-long course. Sustainability, some people use it as a buzzword. It's like, oh, I'm a better person because I say sustainability or I practice it. Over there, sustainability is life. You have to be resourceful of your resources in order to survive day by day.
One of the rare things in Wisconsin is this university system we have. And one of the things about Wisconsin is that as a state, we valued the education of our people. You know, we are, by tradition, we are farmers. We are small town people. And so early on, we built many universities. And they were built in this way so that no matter where you were from, you could come and you could get an education.
I really believe that education is the thing that moves society forward, and that it only moves in the right direction when there is a representation of diverse points of view. And I don't just mean race and gender. You know, I think that you need representation of economic diversity.
There's definitely not enough scholarships, and it's actually very emotional for me because so many people are so supportive of what we do and they want to see the students succeed. And students have to work a lot too, and it helps in so many ways, and scholarships are magical. They really are.